Yogis, and welcome to your intuitive flow practice. I am super stoked to be doing this type of a practice here on this channel because it is honestly brings so much joy and fun and fluidity and movement into your life. Intuitive flows really kind of just remind me of dance. And it's a beautiful way to tap into what your body truly needs and not get so hung up on how the pose should look, but rather focusing on how the pose feels in your body, in your unique practice. Okay, so you don't need anything at all today except for a mat. You could even do it without a mat, but I definitely recommend that for support. And one thing I want to say before we get started is Infinite Ahimsa, this channel, and my yoga business, I am going to be launching a yoga monthly membership called Infinite Ahimsa Haven. It's not quite launched yet. It will be launching on April 5th, and there will be a launch video with all of the information, but it's really just going to be a beautiful space to bring empowerment, connection, peace, and presence, not only on the mat, but off the mat. So if you're interested, stay tuned for more information on that. I will be releasing it very soon. Okay, so to get started today, go ahead and sit in a crisscross position or one foot in front of your shin, whatever is most comfortable. Close your eyes and just connect here. Tap into your breath, the steady rise and the steady fall. And set an intention today for your practice. It could be small or big, whatever you feel you are needing most. It could be to welcome in more peace, more presence, more connection with the people in your life or Mother Nature. Whatever it is, pick one intention. Place one hand and the other over your heart and seal in that intention now. Take a big breath in. Hold at the top. Exhale out of your mouth. Release your hands down to your mat and fly your left hand over, stretching it over your head and coming into a nice side oblique stretch. With one steady motion, flutter your arms over to the right, or the left side, excuse me. Open out through your chest and turn this into a bit of a dance, going from one side to the next. Always keeping the chest and the heart pointed towards the sky, connecting with your breath. So inhaling as you rise. Exhale as your palm reaches the earth. Send your gaze to the sky. Come back to center. Arms overhead. Fingers to touch, namaste. And cactus your arms down, open wide. Send your gaze and your heart to the sky. Turn this into a fluid motion. Bring the palms together and back down. Exhale out of the mouth. Cactus arms. Again, overhead, connect the palms. Exhale out of the mouth, let it all go. Clasp the hands together in front of you, facing the knuckles towards the front of your mat. And dip and suck your pelvis in. We're doing a seated cat-cow. So the same position as you would do in a typical cat-cow, just seated. And then exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Smile, send your gaze to the sky. Again, turn this into one fluid motion. Connecting your movement with your breath. Inhale, create space in your heart. Exhale, engage through your core. Suck your pelvis back. Inhale, open out through your chest and your gaze to the sky. Exhale, engage your core. Send your tailbone back. Beautiful. Send your fingertips behind you. Roll the shoulders down away from your ears. Open out through your chest and just bend your neck back. If it's comfortable, just slightly send your gaze to the sky. Lots of beautiful heart openers are being channeled into this practice today. Connect. Absorb the energy from the earth and give that same positive energy back. Beautiful. Bring your right arm overhead to the front, to the top of your mat, and shoot your hips back and up, tailbone energy pointing through that tailbone up to the sky, downward facing dog. Here, we're pretty much never going to take a stagnant downward dog today. It's all going to be about fluid movement and really just activating every single part of our bodies. Pedaling out the knees, maybe taking some rotations, whatever is feeling best, whatever you're feeling called to do that. Just for a couple more breaths here, waking up the body, grounding ourselves into that intention you set at the beginning of the practice. Beautiful. Press your heels down and back. Really dig deeper into this downward dog and come up onto your tippy toes. Roll forward into plank position and then bend the knees like a wave and roll back into your downward dog. Continue through this for 5, rolling like a wave, one fluid motion. Exhale out of the mouth when you come down to downward dog. Inhale, roll into plank, shoulders over, wrists, roll back through your downward dog. A couple more just like this at your pace. Such a beautiful wave you're creating right now with your body. Last one, plank, roll back into your downward dog. Find, connect back to your breath here. Never really stopping the fluid motion within your body. Lift your right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Twist your body, come up onto your left toes, spiral out through your chest, bring your right arm up overhead and shoot your pelvis up for your wild thing. Send a steady stream of energy through your right arm and plant down through the corners of your feet. Dip down through a wild thing variation, bending through that right leg and bringing the left leg just barely hovering over the mat. Send that arm back up for 2 more just like this. Bend down. Shoot your pelvis up. Inhale, create space. Send that right arm back and reach. And last one, exhale out of the mouth. Beautiful. Come back through your 3-legged dog. Shoot that right leg up to the sky. And come back down into your downward dog. Connect. Take a little breath here. Take a break. Do whatever you need. Restore energy before we take it to the other side. If you ever need a break at any moment, feel free to drop the knees and just come into a child's pose. Again, this is an intuitive flow. Always do what you feel your body needs. Take a big inhale in. Shoot your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Press the chest down closer to your mat. Lift the pelvis, twist on those right toes. Send the pelvis up and back and really reach with that left arm down to your mat for your wild thing. Take those pulses, those wild thing pulses, and dip down to your mat. Lift, inhale. Exhale, dip those hips down to your mat. One more, just like this. Inhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, dip your hips down. Come back through your wild thing. Extend your left leg high to the sky for the three-legged dog. One breath here, and release that left foot to meet your right into your downward dog. Still finding any motion that you feel you need. Beautiful. Send your right leg up to the sky. Bring it forward. Use your hands to frame your foot. Drop your left hand down, press it into the earth, and open out into an extended side angle, right arm to the sky. Breathe here. Find connection. Find any stillness that you might need here. Beautiful. Bring your right palm to the ground and lift out now through your left side body, shooting the left fingertips to the sky. Keep a right angle, knees just over the ankle. Gaze right past your top fingertips. Extend and engage back through your left quad. Beautiful. Drop the left fingers. Rise into a high warrior, keeping that right knee hovering over the ankle. Roll the shoulders down away from your ear. Send your gaze forward. Find a focal point. Arms straight up to the sky. Find your power. From here, clasp the palms and come into those beautiful cactus arms, just like we did at the beginning of the practice. Finding that fluid moment. If you ever need to drop your knee to decrease intensity, go ahead and do that. We're just going to do one more of these cactus arms. Beautiful. Taking from your cactus arms, now twist over to your right. Open out. Send your gaze back past your right fingertips. Beautiful. Through center and over to your left side. Send your fingertips back. Beautiful. Back to high warrior. You got this. You must be shaking by now. And hands down. Frame the foot. Send the right foot back into your moving, intuitive downward dog. Downward dog is going to be our break point for today if you haven't already noticed. Beautiful. Now let's even out these sides. So shoot your left leg up to the sky. Bring it through to the top of your mat. Frame your foot. Find your balance. Press your right hand into the mat. Open out into your extended side angle on your left side. Press those back toes into the mat. Find your power through your right quad and open out through your chest. Create space. Drop your left hand down. Open out through your right side. Keep that ankle in alignment with your knee. Send your gaze high to the sky. Beautiful. Drop your right hand. Find your balance. Engage your core and come up to your high lunge. Sink down deep. Drop your thigh closer to the mat. Palms together overhead, cactus the arms out. Inhale, create space. Exhale, palms together, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Inhale, clasp the palms. Exhale, cactus arms. Send your arms out to your left side. Look past your left fingertips. Keep that 90-degree angle in your front knee. And come now to your left side. Right side. Send your gaze back to your right fingertips. Whew, my left quad is on fire. Come back through center, arms overhead. Frame the foot. Send your left foot back and your tailbone up to the sky, downward facing dog. Connect back to your breath. Connect back to why you're here. And that intuitive intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Inhale. Exhale, feel your chest fall closer to the mat. Inhale, step, hop, or jump into a malasana, your froggy pose, yogi squat. Bring your hands to Namaste Mudra at heart center. Use your elbows to press out your knees, deepening this beautiful, yummy hip stretch. And roll your shoulders down away from your ears. A lot of the times people will kind of scrunch down in this position. We're really focusing on opening up, rolling the shoulders back. Take a little intuitive motion if you'd like, back and forth. If you notice that your heels aren't touching the ground, you can actually roll up the mat and create some lift to go under your heels. You can also use blocks. Just really become aware of what you need right here, right now. Beautiful. Send your right fingertips down. Open out. Bring your left arm to the sky and send your gaze to the sky as well. Switch sides, left fingertips down, right fingertips to the sky. Open your heart. Now this is the fun part. Move in whichever way you'd like, with your arms, with your legs, with your knees. Turn this into a fluid dance motion. What do you need? Maybe you just need to take a break, lower off the knees, and come into a child's pose. Do what you need. We'll just be here for a few breaths. I love to take a lotus mudra, lotus flower, and kind of just rise up. Such an empowering pose. On your next round of breath, come into a lotus mudra and rise out of your malasana. Engage through your quads and send your fingertips to the sky. Bring your feet to about hip distance apart. Close the palms, point the pointer fingers. Roll the shoulders down away from your ears. And ground down through the corners of your feet. You are exactly where you need to be. Take your pointer fingers and draw a circle clockwise with your body. I will demonstrate. So just rolling your body as if you're drawing a big circle with your fingertips. Now join me. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time, clockwise, just like this. Hello, plant. And counterclockwise, draw a big circle. Observe, does one side feel different than the other? Beautiful. Extend up through your chest, point the fingers. Bring your hands to Namaste Mudra, palms together. And instead of just coming down through a forward fold, we're going to take a wave-like motion. So I will begin to demonstrate. Bend the knees, bring the stomach and the chest down. Bring your fingertips to the ground and then roll back up inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae, back to the sky, into a baby back bend. Now join me, connect with your body, inhaling and exhaling as you move through this wave-like motion. Sending the fingertips up, receiving energy from the earth, and back down. On your next inhale, slowly roll your body up, so slowly, pressing down through the four corners of your feet, making the crown of your head the last thing to come up. Mountain pose. Be present here now. Connect back with the earth and your breath. Bring palms to touch to heart center. And shift your body to face the long edge of your mat. Take one big step with your right foot and come down into a skandasana. Send your right fingertips to the ground, left fingertips to the sky. Look up to the heavens above you. Open out through your chest. Flex your left foot, engaging through your quad and your calf. Beautiful. Rotate your body over to the other side of your mat. Frame your right foot. Come up through your high lunge, breathe, take up space, breathe, take in oxygen. Exhale, frame the foot, twist onto the outer edge of your left foot and shift, you can watch me for this, shift your right foot to face the opposite side of your mat and come down, bring your hips to the mat. Very similar to the motion that we did in Wild Thing, bring the arm up and face back towards the front of the mat. So we can do that together if you are watching. Again, shift on to the left outer edge of your foot, turn the right foot to point the opposite side, and dip your hips down. We're gonna take 3 pulses here. Exhale out. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale out. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale out of the mouth. Beautiful transition. Frame the right foot again. Come into your high lunge. Prayer hands. Shift over in one motion. Exhale out. Bring your left fingertips to the ground. Open out through your chest. Just breathe here. Find your balance. If you're finding that your heel is not coming to the mat, no worries, that will come with time. Shift over, frame your left foot, come into your high lunge, create space, engage through the quad, bring the arms to frame the foot, shift out onto the right outer edge of your foot and drop the hips down. Open, create space. Inhale, exhale, dip the hips down to the earth. Inhale, open, exhale, drop the hips down. Shift and frame your right foot. Come back through your high lunge pose. Inhale, prayer hands, shift and go back into your skandasana on your right side. Drop the fingertips, open up the chest. Rotate your body forward, high lunge. Drop the palms to the earth, open out, dip the hips down. 2 more, just like so. Come back through, face the top of your mat, high lunge. Engage the quads, engage the core. Prayer hands, face forward to the front of your mat. Skandasana onto the other side, last time. Drop the left fingertips, open up. Exhale, frame the right foot. High lunge, sink deep. Exhale, drop the palms to the earth, open out, dip your hips. Inhale, engage the core, open out through the ribs, create space. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Send the foot back into your downward dog. If you are still craving any kind of motion, pedal out the feet. Maybe go in circles with your knees. Or maybe just hold a stagnant downward dog. Stretch and feel that stretch through the quads and the calf muscles. Beautiful. Drop the knees down and open them out to the length or the width of your mat. Come down into a wide-legged child's pose. Just breathe here for a few moments. Come up onto your fingertips. Lift the right fingertips up to the sky. Open up the heart and intertwine and bring this right hand down through and past the left armpit and left arm. And one fluid motion up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, engage the core. Bring that arm underneath the left. One more time, just like this. Inhale. Exhale. Come down to the mat and press down onto the shoulder. Send your gaze to the left past your right fingertips and just hold this shoulder stretch. In this pose, we're not only stretching our hips from this wide-legged child's pose, but we're also getting a very good stretch for our shoulder after all of that heart opener work. Beautiful. Ease your way up slowly, just kind of gliding those right fingertips across your mat. Bring them back to the front of your mat. And now bring your left arm up to the sky. Inhale. bring it through underneath your right arm. Send your gaze to the side. Inhale, open, making it a nice, flowy, fluid movement as you go from the sky to the ground. Inhale and exhale as your arm comes down to the mat. Send your gaze to the right past your fingertips and just breathe here. Beautiful. Glide those left fingertips across your mat. Walk your way back up, spine long and lengthened. Bring your fingertips behind you. Open out through your chest again. Bend your neck back if it's comfortable. If you're finding any pain, stay where you are. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise back up. Bring your knees together into a kneeling position. And from here, you can place a block underneath you to kind of elevate your hips and kind of take some pressure off of your heels. Place your palms over top of your thighs. Lengthen through your spine. And I welcome you to take a few neck rolls here, very slowly to your right side. Slowly bringing your chin to your chest. Rotating it over to your left side. Slowly opening up through the throat chakra. Rolling it back to the right shoulder. Back through heart center. To the left. Through past the back. And back through neutral. Take it to the other side. To your left shoulder, ear to shoulder. Slowly through the center. Right ear to right shoulder. Back through the back of your body, opening up through the throat. One last time. If you ever want to stop, if you feel that like juicy spot that needs a little bit of extra attention, you can just stop there and kind of rotate your neck to hit that spot. If not, just continue through like so. And back through neutral. Straighten the neck in alignment with your spine. Place your right hand on your womb, your belly, your center, and your left over your heart. And from here, take full body breaths. Inhaling, feeling your belly expand and rise. Exhale, feel it fall with one steady breath. How do you feel right now? How did you serve your body in this practice today on your mat? How can you take what you learned today by connecting with your body into the rest of your day? You are powerful. You are in tune with your highest frequency. And you are so worthy of all of your dreams and desires in this life. One big breath to finish off this practice. Exhale, sigh it all out. Palms to third eye. And let's say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today for this intuitive flow practice. It ended up being very much so a heart opener. So I hope that that served you today. And yeah, just again, I'm going to be launching my yoga membership very soon. I'm super excited. I've put so much love and energy and intention into this for you guys. It's going to be a beautiful space about empowerment and connection and love, and wow, I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. So if you're interested, I put the link down in the caption to subscribe to the Infinite Ahimsa Yoga newsletter, where you will get all of the juicy updates. But stay tuned on here because I will be sharing a launch video very, very soon. Until then, I will see you next Wednesday. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Oh yeah, and like, subscribe, and share this video if you feel like it will serve anyone else.